You must take a decision that the cares of this life, I call it a river, it will not swallow. And I'm not asking you to be stupid. I'm not saying don't think about this life. I'm not saying that don't. I don't know. I don't want to go to that side. But by the Spirit of God, I know you understand what I'm talking about. See, people are too worried about this world. And it is destroying them and their relationship with God. They cannot just rest. I said they cannot do what? They cannot rest. And you and I, what I require of you this first day of the school of money is that you make a decision. Is that we will make a decision that what? That the cares of this life, we will not be under its bondage. It will not rule over us. Thank you. It will not have dominion over us. That is what we call prosperity. That is what we call prosperity. Be like Jesus. Be like Jesus. Look at, in today's Christianity, we are burdened ourselves with the cares of this life. And even in the church, it's a church project, church project, church project, church project, church project. Church project have become what? A burden on the people. Let me tell you how they did projects in the days of old. They come, they announce their need, and that is all. And people bring. And the Bible said that one of the accounts in the Bible I love so much is the story of the building of the tabernacle. Not the temple, the tabernacle in the days of Moses. The Bible said they brought the things, the storehouse was full. So Moses had to tell them to stop, so to take it back. How many Ghanaian churches will do that? That maybe we need, like the speakers we bought. Then they were bringing the money, then the money, we needed then the money has elapsed. Then I'll say, oh, it's okay. Keep the rest. Do you know what? No. People say, no. We need something else. So you keep bringing, we need something else. I heard a testimony of a church outside the country where they were giving offering for something, and then it was a Sunday. Then I think the guy that said the testimony, he said that he didn't come the following Sunday, he came the next Sunday after that. So when he came, he brought his own check. He said, no, we have bought the thing already. He said, no, but he said, no, we don't need it. We don't need. We've bought what we wanted to buy. We bought it already. Keep your money if we need another project. I'm not saying that they cannot keep the money for another project. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying that should not be under the influence of the cares of this life. Please understand my message. Somebody can hear what I'm saying today and foolishly desire that you not think about his life. You see? You will not work. You are a fool if you think that way. But I'm saying that we use wisdom of the Spirit to engage this life so that we will not be caught under its swiftness. Wisdom. The wisdom of the Spirit. Daniel and Co, when they got to Babylon, and they said that they would not eat the king's meat, did they say that they would fast? So they said, give us what leaves. That is what? Wisdom. Because they didn't reject everything in Babylon, then they would have died. Because they won't sleep. Then they will be walking in the air, because the land that they are walking on Christ is Babylon land. I get it. I'm just trying to use this example, although it's not a perfect example. I'm just trying to use it in this scenario to teach you something. I get it. Yeah. They said, give us leaves. By wisdom, they were able to pick that the leaves, as for the leaves, they were not dedicated to the gods. And they took the leaves and they ate. There is a portion in this world that is for God. And that is what we seek to find in this book. That is what we seek to find. So that we will find that pathway in this same earth that we can walk on and not be burdened by this world and the cares of this life. Look at your own father. Look at your own mother. The church invited me. I went to preach. It was Akachi market. They didn't come. Hello? They didn't what? So the next time the leadership was planning program, they were marking out Akachi market. What if the Lord said that let us host the program on Akachi market day? Are you seeing the reason why Muslims are ahead of us? I'm not saying that Islam is good. I'm using it as an example. Thank you very much. The guy can leave, he can leave his shop and go and pray. He's walking on the street, he's selling. Oh, it's time to pray. He's kneeling down there. Come with 1 billion, he won't mind you. He must finish his prayer. So why would their gods help them? Listen to me. Don't be too burdened. No, let me remove the two. Don't even be burdened at all by the cares of this life. Like you see a young guy come out of university, the only thing he's thinking about, let me get a good job, a good pay, good working conditions. And many of them, by that mentality, they miss it. Many of them, they miss it. Have you ever seen a slave to a particular system rising above the system before? So if you are a slave to the cares of this life, forget it. You cannot rise above it. If the water wants to drown you, will it allow you to rise above it? Because the moment you rise above the water, you will be able to navigate out. So it will perpetually keep you under it. But we refuse. Through decision, the first thing, I'm still emphasizing, the first thing I want you to do is to make a decision. That the cares of this life, I said there are two. The second one is what? The deceitfulness of riches. I'll come there later. The cares of this life that I refuse to swallow down by this river. A young girl, growing up, all she's thinking about is this life, this money. But do you know what? The day you die, you will leave practically everything. Now, don't think I am a stupid man. What am I doing? Am I not wearing clothing? But I'm telling you a mystery that is older than you. The day you die. That is why when Solomon, after he saw everything that he could see, he called everything what? Vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. He's got the wisdom under the sun. Solomon saw it all. When I had the revelation of Solomon, I saw Solomon was standing outside life. He was standing outside life and he was seeing what we call life. Solomon saw it all. He was standing at the border edge and God gave him the sight. He saw everything. It was from that position that he wrote the things he wrote. I pray that God will carry some of us there one of these days. I'm telling you, the futility of existence. When you get there, you will hate life. Oh, I'm telling you, you will hate existence. Existence will mean nothing to you. You see, that is why the only thing that must make sense to you is Jesus Christ. Otherwise, you will waste your existence. Oh, yeah. Jesus. You know, scriptures, they say that life is like vapor. When I started learning these things, initially I refused to accept them because I thought I saw life as a precious thing. So when I read the scriptures and I see scriptures like it is like a grass, like a flower. In the morning it's so bright, in the evening it fades away. I said, no, that's not true. I will not fade away. And God said, my son, no. Stand at the border edge and see it well. This life. Oh, Shatelu Makesabaye. Ele Kisopra Hastinavai. The guy is enthused about a Range Rover. Accident. Bah! Ow! I'm not saying Range Rover is not good. When I get to, I will cruise. I will do what? My goodness. Aisusele Kabai. That is Range Rover tongues. Aisusele Kabai. People have bought cars and it's bought at the fitting shop with the mechanic. The car he was enthused about. My friend bought 65 inches television, curved screen, put it in his room. Less than 2 weeks, ECG, cuckoo, power fluctuation, 65 inches television, curved screen. It is bought now. Not he called me and told me, I saw the TV myself. That is the end. If you don't understand this life, this one alone can make you mad. Do you know how much that TV costs? Over 3,000 Ghana cedis. Do you know how much 3,000 Ghana cedis is and what it can do to you? That is what somebody needs. Amen. People have bought phones, 5,000 Ghana cedi worth phones, and they are walking. All of a sudden, that phone slips out of their hands. Please, I'm talking about the cares of this life. This is full of money, but I am beginning with you this way, so that when you are shouting, I prosper, it is not a motivated statement by what? The cares of this life. It is a motivated statement for kingdom advancement. Kingdom advancement. As a kingdom world. Yeah. And the advancement of the kingdom includes you. That is what people don't understand. When we talk about kingdom advancement, people think that we are advancing something that they are not part of. Do you understand? If Christians, begin to understand the right perspective of kingdom advancement, which the first thing they need to understand is that kingdom advancement, although it is about God and his purposes, it includes you. Because you are part of the purpose. You are part of the agenda. But you see, because the guy doesn't understand that he's part of the team, he's not doing it well. He's not committed. That is the mystery of the mystery behind the death of what? Ananias and Sapphira. They thought that the move of the spirit that was happening, they were not part. So they took part of the money and hid it, so that in case it is, they can have backup. You see, backup plan. It's having backup plan. Plan B. You know, in this life, you need to go to what? A plan B. So that when A doesn't work, B work. That's a foolish motivational talk. Sponsored by hell. Oh, in this life, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You know, then you accept that doctrine. It's a demonic doctrine. Do you know why? Because you will be forced to apply that doctrine to even church or to even God. What if God doesn't do it? What if God delays? You are not serious. You see, all these teachings, you don't know, but what they do is that they crush your faith and your understanding of what God can do. They crush your understanding of the principles of the kingdom. All this kind of motivation, let me not even go there. Believe that. I'm talking about what? The cares of this life. The cares of this life. The one we're young. Now we've grown a little. Those days, those were the days of baggy jeans. If you don't wear one, forget it. So we'll go to Togo. As of you remember, we'll go to Togo. We'll gather money, including our school fees, and go to Togo and buy one baggy jeans and come back, so that we can also be